Hello, this is just a quick video that I wanted to get out. Any people interested in paracamping, this is a video for you. So you can fit all of this into this. This includes everything that you need to do paracamping. Total cost of all of this is 67 quid. The weight is 4.9 kilos, which is equal to around about 6.5 litres of fuel. This includes the tent, mattress, the sleeping bag, pillow. So as you take a closer look, you got the paramotor to the left, the wing in the wing bag, the pillow, mattress and sleeping bag. So as you see that the paramotor is disassembled, this is a Bulldog paramotor, so it's pretty simple to reassemble that. It literally takes a couple of minutes, no biggie. So here I am just putting the cage back together. So for me, this is no problem. The cage is around about 140 centimeters. I've got a 125 prop on there, so that gives you an idea. This will fit, this quite happily. And I did actually fit it again with the cage fully assembled. It just takes a little bit more effort to actually get in and out. Let's just take a quick look at the tent. This is 45 quid, and this is the fresh and black. It's 3.2 kilos, gives a rough sleeping area of 2 meters by 2 meters, and is 121 centimeters high. For any of those people that would like to save themselves an extra tenner and save 600 grams on a smaller tent, bearing in mind this is a smaller height as well, so not that great. But this is a 2.6 kilo and is a lot smaller inside. I've gone for the 3-man tent just because it's perfect for 2 people plus luggage, which means it's perfect for me plus a paramotor. This is the pillow that folds up very, very small. You don't really need this, but for 4 quid, it weighs 100 grams, so it's literally nothing, and it just blows up. Simple and effective. Okay, so this is the sleeping bag. This is £6.99. It's 500 grams, and it's good for around about 15 to 20 degrees. But naturally, anyone that's actually flying is going to be flying with some kind of like hoodie or a coat. So, even in the autumn, this will be fine. Just stick your hoodie or your coat on if you get too cold. So although this comes as separate items, the sleeping bag that I bought, the holder for that, actually it comes with enough room to allow to, as you can see, fold up the sleeping bag inside the mattress, and on top of that the pillow fits in the top of the bag too. So this is the mattress. It's $15.99. It's 1.1 kilos and it's around about 2 meters long. It goes to about an inch thick, maybe a little bit more, and it's a self-inflated. There's a little twist valve at the top. You release that and the memory foam actually sucks in the air, and after it's sucked it in, you just cap the valve off. What I tend to do as well is once you've left it for about 5 minutes, I'll just give it a couple of puffs of air just to actually give it a little bit more sort of softness. Is that a word? Yeah, let's go with that. So I'm fast forwarding this bit. Everyone knows how to dismantle a tent. On this one, you've actually got 2 covers. So this is the fresh and black. Basically, it was sold to me as a heat reflective, and I've got to admit, I thought it was a sales gimmick, but it works perfectly. It was around about 28, 29 degrees when we went to the PMC flying, and I got inside the tent and it was so much cooler. That was until I actually opened the windows or the doors or whatever you want to call them, and then the heat actually penetrated through the tent and made it warm again. In the evening it was very nice, very dark inside, so for anyone that's afraid of the dark, here's something. It's $4.99 and it's 40 lumens. It's a little tiny light which is more than bright enough to keep the tent lit. It takes 3 AA batteries and lasts for around about 60 hours. Now this is just a miniature compass, a thermometer and a whistle all in one. So, if your GPS ever runs out and you know which kind of way you're heading, you can always kind of make home. So as you can see, the tent folds up into a rather small bag, and this is the 3.2 kilos that they state is including the tent pegs, the guy ropes, the poles, the outer sheet, the inner tent with the ground sheet as well. So it's literally everything that you need. So with this is a Bulldog paramotor, and let me just quickly get a picture up of a side view. So as you can see, this is a triangular side view, and there's ample space underneath the fuel tank. This is obviously as safe as the flat top, because this is a brilliant crumple zone, so you'd be safe. The tent fits in perfectly there. The idea here, obviously, this is just a dry run. I'm not actually going to fly like this, so I'm going to use the guy ropes or some kind of ties to actually hold this in place to make sure that it's secured in place. And again, with the mattress bag, with the sleeping bag and the pillow, this would actually be roped up to the side of the paramotor. With this bag, you can either have it on your lap as you're flying, but I fly with a reserve on my lap, so there we have it. Also, any paramotor pilot would actually bring one of these. It's a small stuff sack, and that will house your wings. There's no need to bring the big wing bag. It will all fit into there. So it's simply use your stuff sack, launch your kite. The kite's doing its own thing while you're flying, and the little stuff sack's taking up no room whatsoever. So as you see me now is how you would be flying, apart from obviously bags tied down so that it wouldn't be flapping around like that. The overall weight, as I said in the beginning, is 4.9 kilos. As with everything apart from the light, and as I mentioned before, this is equivalent to around about 6.5 litres of fuel. And as you can see, all fits on pretty well. There you can see the tent is actually fits in perfect. I hope some of you have found this video informative. If you have, give us a thumbs up. Any questions, leave them in the comments section below. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe. And thanks for watching.